afternoon, folks. Yeah, you got another video coming. I didn't expect a video. I'm sitting in Lionel's car here. He stopped by the house and he wanted to take me out for coffee, and he wanted to drive me over to his place to show off his ham equipment and stuff. He's made some big changes. He had to because of his health. So you're going to be seeing that. So I figured I'd make a video. I'm using the Bob Love W1 camera here. And Lionel had to run into the store for something. And he'll be out. And we're going to be going to his place. I won't do a driving video on it. We'll just get to his place and we'll do the video when we get there. We already had our coffee. And we'll join you over at Lionel's house. And we'll try to do a video for you over there. Take care. We'll see you shortly. Okay, I've got my good buddy Leo, or what I know as Lionel. It's been Lionel all my life. And he's going to show us his new location for your new ham shack.
Yeah.
And you want to explain to my viewers why you no longer are having the shack. A few years ago, we did an interview together.
We built a new shed.
And a nice ham shack and everything else. But unfortunately, you're not able to use that anymore?
No, it's getting older in the weather and the coldness in the winter and my health. And I actually got lost going between the shed and the house. I got scared. And I just said, that's it. I'm moving my stuff into the garage. And so my son, who's buying a car to put in the garage, decided that he said, yeah, I could use the back part of the garage. So we measured it out and we built a wall there, and I got my little spot there. We're in the process of cleaning out the rest of the garage for his car. So Bill and I just went and had a coffee, and I picked him up. We had a great time and good chit chat and flapping. And
got flapping, lots of flapping.
So we're at my house, and we moved my ham shack and kit building and repairing and all that into the garage just on the other side of this fireproof door, so that way I could go from my bedroom to the ham shack. I don't even have to put any clothes. I mean, I could still wear my pajamas.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I'm in a little different situation here.
The last house we lived in was just like yours in South Carolina. And I had to have a shed out back and a barn and all the rest of the stuff. And so, yeah. So this is the entrance to the garage, which we're still cleaning out. Put some lights on. We're still in the process of, these are all boxes for computers that I have. And we put in a new electrical service, 200 amp service. And we put up all these shelves, and I got all my ham stuff on these shelves. And I got to finish cleaning this out. We got it down to it. We can see the floor and walk around.
Well, that's good.
And we put this wall up because the front bumper of the car is going to come just about to the edge of this chimney. So
I like your sign. No trespassers will be shot.
Survivors will be shot again.
Yeah. There you go.
My son gave me that when we were in South Carolina. I had it on the shed. That's why it got
faded like that. Yeah.
But this is my ham shack and my shed, and I got all the new ham radio stuff is computerized. So I bought these monitors. They're actually TV sets. They're Roku TV sets. I got them they're 32-inch TVs. I think they were like on sale for $129 or something. So I put them all on brackets on the walls, and I have them set up so they can be moved. And see, now I can walk right up here, and this is a 12-volt backup supply for my ham stuff.
Oh, okay.
And so it's not. I haven't finished hooking it up yet, but I can just put these TVs here, see, and then I can just sit here in this chair, which I got from the recycling dump.
Hey, make good use of it whatever you can, you know.
And now I can let's see. Oh, I'm in the wrong place with that. Okay, so we go to home, and then we just go over here to HDMI 1, turn this on, and this is my computer, and I got it hooked up so I can go with the mouse from one computer to the next.
Oh, wow.
See?
High tech.
Yeah, and I can have multiple programs running, and this is Dave's old radio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Buddy Dave, we sure miss
God
him.
rest his soul, may he rest in peace. And this is one of those $150 Asus laptops that they were selling from Best Buy for 150 bucks. So, anyways, and this over here.
You got some equipment there, too. I see you got a digital oscilloscope.
Yes, that's why.
I can't figure mine out.
When you showed me yours, I said, hey, I got one very similar to that. And this is my digital scope. And this is, I've had to keep on rearranging this stuff because too many boxes. I'm saving the old boxes in case. So when I sell this stuff, I'll be able to. Well, anyways, this is where I can reach everything,
Yeah.
And this is my repair bench.
No, it's kind of small though for repairing.
Yeah, I know.
It's all right if you're working on a small rig like this, but
every bench, every desk that I had when I was in South Carolina, all my benches were like 3 foot by 6 foot. Then when I moved here, they shrunk down to 4 foot by 4 foot. Now in here, they're down to like 3 foot by 3 foot. And this desk over here is which let's see, this computer here is set up to be hooked to this monitor, and this is where I'm going to edit my films, my YouTube videos over here when I get back to doing it. And I'm setting up all all these old notebooks and stuff, and a lot of the white ones and stuff are from the dollar store and places like that, and Ocean State Job Lot, they have them the cheapest for $2.49. And what I do is I take all the instructions and stuff, and I put them in the notebooks, and then I put all the paperwork and stuff.
Yeah.
This is for a new signal generator that I just picked up on eBay, a little sweep generator, in which is so I copied all the information that I could off the internet, and right now that little sweep generator hasn't really found a spot yet. It's down there. It hasn't really found a spot.
Oh, okay.
But that is like brand new. Nobody has ever opened it. You can see that it had never been opened. So I'm just going to refurbish it.
And what do you got here? 2 meter rigs?
This is 2 meters, and this is 10, 6, 2, 440. It's a quad band radio.
And that's a scanner above it?
This is Dave's old scanner. Yeah.
Okay.
And
what's this here?
That's a 4 gigahertz satellite receiver, a commercial satellite receiver. When I used to do commercial satellite work, that was an emergency receiver that if a hotel lost a channel, I'd just take this and put it in a rack and get them running for till we replaced it.
Oh, okay.
And this bench, this is my kit building bench. Thanks, Doug.
Kit? Yeah, I understand you got some kits from Doug.
Yeah, I bought a couple kits from Doug, and every one of these boxes underneath here, let me put another light on. Every one of these boxes under there has a kit, and I have a notebook there with all the kit instructions. And this bench is on wheels. So I can just take this bench.
Did you build this?
Yeah. I can just take this bench and wheel it right out to the garage door. And I could sit there on a nice day and build kits and watch the traffic go by.
And watch the girls go by, too.
That's it, yeah.
And on a nice day. Today it's raining.
Yeah. So, or I can just stay right here.
What is this? A heat shrink tubing gun?
This is a surface-mounted hot air gun.
Oh.
To mount.
You're doing that surface-mounted stuff?
Yeah, well.
You got to have eyes of a watchmaker.
Yeah. And I just put these. They're hard to get on and off. But anyways, I put those here when I'm not using them. And that just hangs up there. And
And you can watch YouTube videos from here too?
Yeah. My daughter bought me this with the light so I can see a little bit better. It's one of those somewhere along here. There it is. Well, anyways, this is just a regular. Oh, I think I turned the power off over here. I got a main power switch with a. Yeah. See, and this has different lights, color lights and stuff that you can use. And so I thought that would help me build my kits.
And digital multimeter?
Yeah, that belonged to a silent key. A friend of mine John Waterson, who passed away, I bought it at the...
Oh, yeah, I think I remember him.
So I haven't gotten to use anything. Nothing. I have everyone.
What you got down here?
Oh, that's a 1 kW amplifier for my ham stuff, and this is a 1 kW antenna tuner.
Okay.
And all my cables come in overhead, and they go down the back wall, and I got switches on the side of the desk here. And this desk is on wheels. Because
oh yeah,
you always want to work on stuff. So this is like the 4th generation of this desk, and I've had to see this is on wheels, so it comes out, so I can get to the back of it.
Oh yeah, that's neat.
See, and the TV monitors are on swivels, so I can just swivel them out of the way and work on the cabling, and so that way I don't have to crawl over anything.
Yeah.
Or take a chance of tripping and falling down.
Is this shack going to be big enough for you?
It's going to have to be. This is it.
This is it?
This is it. The next move is to the bedroom.
Where are you going to put the AC?
Oh, the AC is going in my other shed. My satellite TV.
Oh, I thought it was going in here.
No, so all my satellite dishes, I got about 10 of them. They're on the outside, on the back, on the shed.
Oh.
And all of that electronics is out there.
Can we take a look at that later?
Sure.
Did you show Bill the radio that guy sent you that fixed up for you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll take it on the way out. Yeah. And this monitor is on a thing, so I can move it, so I can get at these shelves, and of course I can move the desk to get at the rest of the shelves for pots and stuff. And
you got everything all figured out here.
Yeah.
Great.
So I can sit here and I can look at videos on somebody who already built the kit, or I can research on YouTube here. And I got another one of those little boxes like I showed you in the house, one of these little Magic C boxes, in which connects to the connects to the internet. And all my stuff is in buckets. RAM memories, SD cards, hard drives, HDMI, mini cables, wireless USB adapters. Everything is in containers, and all the manuals for my ham stuff are up here. And this is like my library, learning stuff type more than that. My ham stuff is a lot of my ham equipment is over here, and my test equipment is all over here. So you can't remember how to use everything all the time.
No.
And I bought these cable hangers, and I made these test leads myself. I bought some good, high quality.
Oh yeah, that's like the good stuff that I've got. The wired 18 gauge probably.
Yeah, this is the good stuff. I bought all the connectors, and I made
no voltage drop there to speak of.
And I made all these different black and red and different types, different ends, and
this guy looks familiar here.
Oh, that's a picture of my ham shack when I had it in Florida.
Oh, you lived in Florida too? I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, I lived in Florida for about 3 or 4 years, I guess.
Oh, was that when you had the RV and you were traveling?
It was just after we sold the end of our RV travels. Yeah, we got nervous the way the country was going, so we decided to get rid of it and just settle down.
Yeah.
And so that's that. And these are the old junk test leads.
Yeah.
these are garbage.
And the ends are always coming off all the
So I
time.
decided to make all my own new ones, and I made all of these.
I can make them, but my eyes are so bad that it do very, very sloppy soldering, you know.
These belong in the garbage. That's where these.
Well, what I would do is just use them until they fall apart and then throw them out.
Well, the thing is the half of them I got knots in them because that tells me that they're no good.
Oh.
So I just, you know how it is. You just don't want to throw nothing away. You know.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. So these have to get thrown away. There's nothing worse than working on something and not being able to.
Your backup 12-volt supply?
Yeah, I use this which is, it's going to be used for a backup for this system here. And I use it right now to lower and raise my tower, because my tower has that winch with the hinge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got some YouTube videos.
Yeah, we gotta go show. We gotta show my viewers that stuff too when we can.
So this is where I ended up, from a 16 foot by 12 shed, ham shack. I ended up with this little 6 foot by 10 foot. But that's okay. At least I don't get lost. At least I can come out here with my underwear on.
Yeah. The problem is, I guess, you know, there's no bathroom facilities out there, you were telling me?
Yeah, yeah.
And so you need to be...
Every time you get out there, oh, geez, I got to go to the bathroom, you know. So, and without, having a prostate cancer problems that I had, it's not easy, so...
No.
So this is my new home. I haven't gotten to use it. I'm still setting it up. Just yesterday, I mounted this speaker to plug in. It's got this long wire. It's just wrapped around that I can plug in with a kit that I'm building or whatever I'm building.
Mm-hmm.
So but this air conditioner we're going to put in the other shed.
Yeah, this will do.
My satellites.
Yeah.
Because I can only work on that stuff in the summer. So that'll be nice to keep it cool in there while I'm working on my satellites.
Yeah.
And so almost all of this stuff.
Now, what is all this here?
Well, when I was in South Carolina, my plans were to have 3 towers and a 4th mast. And so these are ham rotors to rotate the beam antennas, and a couple of extra. So I'm going to overhaul them, rebuild them, and sell them. That's all what else can I do with them?
Yeah.
So I'm going to refurbish them. That's the word.
Yeah. There you go.
And
this is the Kenwood that you got, and the 60 amp power supply.
Is sitting here.
Yeah.
And I researched and I printed out all the information that I could.
Oh,
you had all the stuff here that was available. And
yeah, right.
Yeah, and but I printed out the manuals and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I've had the manual on this. Mike, like I say, gave me that.
So I've got to do a lot of. I got to take this all apart. This transceiver, take it all apart.
Yeah, when you open this, you'll find the white Molex plugs that go in, and what I did is I pulled them out, put a tiny bit of dioxide in there, and work them in and out. But there was one white one I could not get out, even with a needle nose, and I didn't want to break it.
Yeah.
So after I cleaned them, it was very good for a few months.
Well, I found a lot of videos on that, and that is a common problem with that radio.
Yeah, there is, and I guess, well, I don't know when this came out, in the 80s?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's in the mid-80s.
Yeah.
And it was a great radio, but I can't see having a 35-pound piece of equipment just for receiving.
Yeah.
I'd rather get a nice one that'll...
Yeah, speaking of that, I wanted to show you my SDR. My daughter bought me
okay.
a SDR.
All right.
And,
entertain my viewers here with all this good stuff.
Let's see. It's supposed to be here, but I think it's right. No, it's right here. I haven't decided what computer to use it on yet. See, this is a dongle RTL SDR. This is the good one, the original one, that has the 2 screws. The fake one has 4 screws. And
I know nothing about those things.
It's actually a whole receiver. It's the whole.
And what's it plug into the laptop or
this
desktop?
Yeah, this just plugs into your computer.
And what about the antenna? It goes here, right?
The antenna, and
that's what they call a SDR radio, is it?
yeah. And the screen on your computer. I mean, yeah, the screen on the computer. You can control it just like you do your radio. It's
Sideband too?
everything. You can even decode digital stuff. I mean, there's software out there to do everything.
Yeah.
The only thing I've done so far is I hooked it up, I played with it a little bit, and I said, it works, so now I'm going to finish putting this shop together.
And then go to that.
And then I can go to that.
Okay.
It's just, see, the thing is, like these boxes, I just put them here yesterday. They were out here. If you sell something, people always want the boxes that it came in or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find out.
Yeah, like you buy something on eBay, and when it's got the box, that means a lot, especially if you got the manual too, you know?
Yeah. But, so I saved our old printer. This is our old printer. We bought a new one. What's in here? Oh, more notebooks. Oh, these are the notebooks for the shed that go out to the satellite shed. And I saved this printer because what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to just use it as a scanner. I'm going to scan all my notebooks into here, into my computer, and then there are different websites that you can put your stuff on for other people.
Yep, to help others out.
Yeah,
yes, that's
what I'm
great.
Gonna do. I'm going to, everything that I have, any schematics, any instruction books, I'm going to scan it all and post it away so people can use it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Because that's what I'm using those, and you know, so that's where that goes. So just so much to do.
Yeah. Well, what do you say? Well, I like to check out your tower shed, or I guess wherever you call it.
Yep, I got both out there. So.
Okay.
And all the cables, all my antenna cables now come through there, and I can't even get to anything anymore right now. I'm surprised my wife hasn't hollered at me about these computer boxes because she can't get the house supplies. But all my antenna cables come in here. And they're all bonded, and eventually I'm going to put spark suppressors on each one of these. Like on my commercial tower that I used to own, we had it on a panel, like I had out in the shed.
Yeah.
But
what kind of grounding system you have? All what they call a star ground, all in one point?
No, this ground will go. It hasn't. This isn't even finished yet. It's gone over to this ground here, right here. This cable here.
Yeah.
And that bonds this. It also bonds outside to there's two 6-foot ground, 8-foot ground rods, 6 feet apart outside. And I bought a milliohm meter to measure the ground resistance.
Right. Yep.
And that's what my shed outside has grounds all around it. A loop ground around the building. But I'm not. But the only thing that is my satellite dishes.
Yeah.
So. But
okay.
I'm not doing that here at the house. You know, I'm not putting a loop around the house.
No.
I'm just not up to it.
Okay, let's go out.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your ham shack that you had.
Yeah, my son and I built that
when
we moved here about 3 years ago.
Yeah, and we made a video in that.
Right.
But that isn't so far back, but I can see that if you have to go to the bathroom, you got a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah.
Now, what's this little building here?
Oh, that's another shed that my son and I built for my wife.
I thought it was an outhouse.
Yeah.
Now, that would make a good outhouse, and you don't have enough far to go.
It's for my wife to pot her plants and stuff. Do her flower gardening.
And I guess you got your dipoles up here?
I got a 40-meter dipole and an 80-meter dipole. And I got a 20-meter vertical over here.
What's this coax?
Oh, I was supposed to bury that 2 years ago. I started to dig the trench and then I got sick again, so I got to dig a trench from that conduit to the conduit over there and bury it. Direct burial.
So is that your
I got a 20-meter vertical. I got a 10-meter dipole going from this mast to the mast over at the other end of the house where the weather station is. And I got a oh, I can't think of the name. I got a little ground plane, 2-meter ground plane on the side underneath the 20. I got a Ringo, 2-meter Ringo. It's hard, you can barely see it from here. It's just sitting on a little mast right there, a little 2-meter Ringo.
Yeah, okay.
And, I got a monoband 20-meter beam up here in the tower. And I got a monoband 10-meter beam over on the shed. And that's got to get moved to the top of the tower. And we just had 2 trees taken down out back here. And so, but this is the shed.
Now, what's it used for now?
Well, we took a lot of the stuff out of the garage because I moved there and we put it in the shed. And I'm going to remodel it. And part of it is just a tool shed. And the other part of it is just going to be for storage.
Oh yeah, quite different than the last time I was in here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I still have a desk underneath here with my satellite equipment all connected up here, and this desk is where where I'm going to play with my satellite dishes. And
So this is all coax and stuff from
well, yeah,
towers and stuff.
yeah, and that jig right here is what this piece right here is the
Oh, this?
yeah, that's the top of another tower.
Oh.
And I'm going to give that to my nephew with the other tower. And we took out all the copper pipe out of the house, and that's all that laying on the floor. That's why it's such a mess. I got to cut that all up in pieces and take it to the scrapyard.
Oh yeah, okay. And you got a little workbench out here now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like what your garage was before, then you got it over here.
Yeah, I moved everything out here. So.
And it's a little chilly in here anyway, so you'd need some heat.
Yeah, I was see up on where that piece of plywood is up there. That template, it fell. The cardboard template is where I was going to put the heat pump unit. But I'm going to put the air conditioner that I bought from you over there. And that'll, in the summertime when I'm out here, it'll be air conditioned because it's all insulated, this place. And
Now, do you have to spend a lot of time in here to set up your satellites? I mean, you monitor your satellites in here, or do you just turn them to a certain direction and just leave them?
yeah, this is just an experimental station that I can sit in here, and I can go out there and adjust the satellite dishes, and I can sit in here and monitor what I'm doing, and then I have a cable that's going to go. Well, I had it, or I took it up. I'm going to put it back though. I had a cable that went from here to the house, and which I then from in there I can control all of this stuff. But when you're working on it and setting up the dishes, you can't run from the house out here. It's too far.
Yeah.
So this is I've been putting up shelves. I moved all my satellite stuff up here, and car stuff and oils and stuff over there, and I got a couple empty cabinets now to put stuff in, file paperwork and stuff.
Yep.
My table saw is buried under there. My bandsaw is buried behind all this scrap wood. My welder is in the back corner over there. All of that stuff has to come over here. So I got to finish cleaning all this.
Oh, you got a lot of work ahead of you.
And I got to rebuild all those rotors up there. See all those rotors? I got to rebuild all of those.
Wow.
And then I'm going to sell them. Just get rid of them. When I was in South Carolina, I had 2 acres to put all the towers on. Can't do it here.
What do you got here? Not half acre or so?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah.
These are all my satellite dishes.
Now they're all active?
Yeah, they're all but one. This one here, I broke the feed horn off of. I hit it with the lawnmower. So I gotta fix that. But these are all active. They're all on different satellites.
Wow.
And this end one here is on Cuba.
Now, why are they pointed? I mean, I thought in this hemisphere that you're supposed to be almost straight up.
Oh no. The further you get from the equator, the lower the angle. See, this one looks at Cuba's satellite, and it's almost horizontal.
I think we're getting rain on the lens here. We're going to have to.
Rain,
Yeah, we're going to. The Bob Lob, which is the camera I'm using now, is the lens bulges out, so it'll catch the rain and it'll make a blurry video. So
Yeah. So
I think we'll probably. Maybe we should end the video right here.
yeah.
It's been great stopping over and checking out your stuff.
Yeah, gotta get out of the rain.
Yeah,
We're under the overhang.
under the overhang here.
My wife's shed. Yeah, I built this shed for her to do her planting and.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So she can.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
All right. I guess we'll make a run for the house.
okay. Well, that concludes the video for today, folks.